Vivo smartphone.
Of course, to give you an amazing view of our phone, the perfect view, it has a 90% screen-to-body ratio to maximize the screen display of our phone. Also, as you can see, the traditional smartphone that we are used to, the 16:9 aspect ratio, comparing to our V9 with 19:9 aspect ratio. As you can see here, you can enjoy more of your screen. You can enjoy when you are watching movies, comparing to the traditional 16:9. You'll get a better viewing experience, definitely a perfect view. When you are playing games, if you really like to play games, of course, who doesn't want a bigger screen on your phone? So here's a sample of a comparison from the traditional 16:9 to the 19:9 aspect ratio. Aside from that, of course, there are a lot of things to be proud of on our Vivo V9. We also have the first dual rear camera in our phone. We have the 16 megapixel main camera with a sub 5 megapixel secondary camera. So what is the purpose of this? Of course, to give you amazing photos, to give you that perfect shot. Here, you don't have to bring a DSLR when you go out. A handy, beautiful phone with you, you can definitely take beautiful photos. Here are examples of our photos. Here, as you can see, you can see the subject very clear while blurring the background. So it's a bokeh effect. Aside from that, the main thing or the fun thing about our dual rear camera is we have the shot refocus. So what is a shot refocus? With shot refocus, you can adjust the blurriness of the backgrounds. Once you save it, you take a photo, you can adjust it if you want to highlight the subject, or if you want to blur the background as well, or you want to make the subject blurred. No worries now, because with the shot refocus, you can adjust your photos anytime, anywhere.
Like hallelujah, make me testify. Got me wrapped right round your finger, just a touch can get me high. Gravity can't bring me down. I know that now you feel the same. So trying to try, but you're dynamite, and nothing can ever really stop me. I'm hoping you got me. Love seeking you again. Love seeking you again. Hey, hey, love seeking you again.
Vivo smartphone.
Now, a new technology for our Vivo V9. We have the AI photography in our Vivo V9 smartphone. So what is an AI photography? Actually, with AI photography, Vivo has its own database where we collected 10 million photos to give you perfect and beautiful photos which can easily detect the age, the gender, the texture, the skin tone, and even the lighting condition wherever you are. So definitely perfect photos, beautiful photos, anytime, anywhere. As you can see here, we have the face beauty photo that we have on our previous phones. But what's new with the AI face beauty is, as you can see, the face beauty that we have here, it doesn't have any problem. It's already beautiful, it's already perfect, but we still want to improve. So we are giving you the AI's face beauty, which clearly shows you that her eyes, her lips are more vivid and colorful. Here, another fun thing. Actually, I really like to use Instagram stories and Snapchat. So now, I don't have to download any third-party applications to get cool new stickers, because now V9 has its own AR stickers. So with AR stickers, you can definitely get cute selfies, you can upload photos with different stickers. Actually, it's more than 40 stickers, and soon we will improve this, we will give you more options to choose from. Here is the AR selfie. And also, for the people who like different lighting conditions when you are taking a photo, we have here the AI selfie lighting. So what is AI selfie lighting? Here, as you can see, it has a natural light, but you have the option to change it to a studio light, a 3D light, a monochrome background. So definitely anywhere you go, if you don't like the lighting condition in your place, with the AR selfie lighting, you can definitely take perfect photos and perfect shots. So here are a sample of AI selfie lighting. Here also is an AI scene recognition. Because AI is very intelligent, as we all know, our V9 can detect if the subject is a person, a cat, a dog, a flower, or a scene. So this helps improve your photos, and this will clearly show a better quality photos every time you take a picture. So here, another thing, I know most of us is familiar with the HDR or high dynamic range. This is an example photo without HDR. Okay. And this one is an example of a photo with AI HDR. So we added the AI to our HDR photos. So as you can see, the photos will be more clearer, more sharper, and more detailed. So how does it work? With AI HDR, when you take a photo, it will take multiple shots and blend it together to give you a clearer and beautiful photos. And this one is another cool new feature that we want to offer everyone. This is very fun. This is one of my favorite. The AI experience. With AI experience, anywhere you go, you can, your phone easily identifies and gives you, you can access your phone. For example, when you are in a low light condition and you want to access your phone, it will automatically give you an ample light so that you can access your phone. So here, with AI Face ID access, simply when you are in a dark or low light situation, no worries, because you just have to put your phone in your face and it will automatically unlock. Aside from that, here is a sample of a traditional unlocking method that we used to know. The number or the pattern. Here with AI Face ID access, of course, when your applications are locked or encrypted, it's easier to use the AI Face access compared to the traditional unlocking method. With this, it's more convenient, it's faster, and it's more fun.
Vivo smartphone.
Yes, and of course, another AI technology, we have the AI attention sensing. So what is AI attention sensing? I know most of us have encountered this scenario. When we are in a meeting, when we are in a meeting and somebody calls you and you forgot to silence your phone, now with AI attention setting, you don't have to worry because you just simply have to raise your phone on your face and it will automatically lower down the volume so you won't interrupt anyone in the meeting room. So this is another feature of the Vivo V9. Here, someone calls you, you don't have to worry anymore. And of course, the AI game mode. I know most of us now are fond of playing games because of the traffic here in the Philippines. What we have now is the AI game mode. So this is one of my favorite features. Why? Because when you're playing games, you don't have to worry because if somebody called you, you don't have to worry that your game will be interrupted or your application will be closed because with AI game mode, you can answer the call while you're playing game. Just don't forget that you have to be connected to the Wi-Fi for you to be able to use the AI game mode. And also, aside from that, you also have the option to block the call while you are playing game or even block the messages so you can enjoy your game. So you will have fun and continuous gaming time while you are playing. Another feature is the picture-in-picture. I know most of us is familiar with picture-in-picture. With picture-in-picture, you just have to swipe 3 fingers down, and then you can easily initiate a message to the compatible messaging applications. So for example, you want to send a message to your boss, just swipe 3 fingers down, then you can send a message. But we all know, we are very familiar with that, but because of the AI game mode, what's new is that while you are playing games, you don't have to worry because you can reply,
Vivo smartphone.
Yes, that's it for the game mode. But to go back to what I'm discussing a while ago, actually with the new game mode, with the new AI game mode, you can simply reply with a small keyboard. So compared to the old version where you're playing games and you're replying to a friend, the whole screen will be blocked with a keyboard. But with the AI game mode, you can have a mini keyboard so that you can reply and you can still see the game on your phone. So this is another fun thing with the AI game. Of course, because we wanted to give the best innovation to our consumers, we have the AI Smart Engine. So what is the AI Smart Engine? With AI Smart Engine, we improve the application startup and the switching speed. So you won't have to worry now because when you access your application, it's very smooth compared to, actually it's smooth before, but it's smoother now. Better performance, of course, with the powerful specifications, with the powerful configuration of our phone, you will definitely get a better performance. And last but not the least, we all know how important it is to have a long-lasting battery because all throughout the day we are using our phone. Our AI Smart Engine gives you a longer endurance with your battery, so you won't have to worry that your phone will be drained in just a minute. So here is another fun thing with the Vivo V9. We have the AI album. So what is an AI album? With the AI album, once you type something, for example, a specific subject like this, when you type C, it will automatically filter out all the photos on your album so you can only see the C images on your phone. So definitely if you type a girl or a landscape, it will filter out because that's how intelligent our AI is. Here is another fun feature of our Vivo V9. We have the AI memory film. So what is an AI memory film? We all know that we love taking photos, but that's not enough. We want to give fun and more creativity to our phones. With AI memory film, you can make a slideshow by just clicking the pictures that you want to include, and you will have your own slideshow. So you can share it on your social media accounts, on Facebook, on Instagram, or simply send it to your loved ones. So when you travel, when you just have an intimate gathering with your family, no worries because you don't have to open it in a laptop to edit a video. Just with the AI album, you can do it on your phone already. So to wrap it all up, here is the full specifications of our Vivo V9. We have a 6.3 display, full HD display, a dual rear camera with 16 megapixel and 5 megapixel sub camera, 4 GB of RAM, 64 GB of internal memory. Of course, the latest Android OS, the Android Oreo or Android 8.1, and the latest FunTouch OS 4.0. We also have a front camera of 24 megapixels for your perfect selfies, and a Qualcomm Snapdragon 626 octa-core processor for that powerful configuration. And for the battery, we have the 3060 milliampere. So as you can see, with all these features of Vivo V9, the amazing configuration, we level it all up for our consumers so that you will have a powerful device on your hand anytime, anywhere. So with Vivo V9, you don't have to worry because you will have the perfect view and a perfect shot. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Valerie Morales, for telling us everything that we need to know about the Vivo V9. Now, before we move on to the next part of our program, we have a short yet very